Certainly happy about the win. That one was a hard-fought win. Sometimes you don't play your best, and you're still able to win. And I told our team after the game that certainly was an excellent win because we didn't play our best, and we were able to gut it out at the end and make some plays and hit some free throws. And you see the potential of this team, what this thing can be, and what we have the potential to be if we can ever put all this together. Then certainly it's going to be something special to watch. Went very small. It's the smallest team I've ever put on the floor since I've been the head coach here, and it just tells you it's not about height defensively. It's about positioning. They shot 33% from the floor in the second half, and I don't think I've ever put a smaller team out there than this team that we had tonight. But they did a whale of a job.
Barkley, first game they scored 92 points, so you improved by 23 there. But talk about the first 4 minutes. It's 13-0, and Clemens is going off, and I mean, can you explain that? I mean, it was really no energy there. It just looked like, but I mean, you got it better. But talk about the first 4 minutes.
I haven't been able to explain a lot this year. I really haven't. I always want our teams to take on the personality of excitement and energy and passion and being able to push and grind and excited to play. And for the most part, this team has done that. But tonight, for whatever reason, we came out extremely flat and just not totally ready to go. And you just blink and it's 13-0, and it just wasn't our best opening 5 minutes of the year for sure.
But were there any changes there? I mean, you stayed with the game plan. You didn't get out of what you were doing, and they didn't. I mean, after that initial surge, they probably shot 30% for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think probably the thing that we did, we immediately put our shooting lineup in, and we were able to get them out of the zone and get them into man-to-man, and I thought that was a big advantage for us. And we're difficult to guard, particularly when we're small. And then we just really – he didn't show up to the second half, but we really challenged Javis to lead us in the second half. And we need this big guy beside me to lead us. I mean, he was dominant in the second half. I mean, absolutely dominant. And that's the Javis Howard we know and expect. And he was at his best in the second half, and that was great to see. And we were able to build a really nice lead. And then, we weren't able to hold on. And we had a couple – tough executions late where we were slow getting into our zone attack, but we came out with a win. We're thankful. We executed that last play exactly the way we wanted to. We didn't want Clemens to get the look, but we had the slip. Whitfield had the slip and that the 2 doesn't hurt us as much. And but we wanted to stay out on all the rest of the shooters, so we made a mistake on that. But we're just getting better. It's great to win and look at the film and keep getting better. And this team has never given up. This team has kept a great attitude through some bumps and some bruises. And I really respect the way they won tonight, and I respect this guy beside me for the effort he gave us in the second half. It was big time.
You've had guys like Clemens,
Yeah.
Asad Emily, and you held him to 9 points in the second half. He's 2 of 9. But I mean, just when you go against a guy like that who scored 37 a month ago on you guys, how much effort and determination does it take on your guy's part to make sure he doesn't do that again? I mean,
we had
Deion Johnson or Chris Clemens type.
We had a great game plan for him, and we executed that game plan in the second half. We didn't execute that game plan in the first half. And you got to do 2 things. You got to chase him off screens, and you got to handle him in transition, and 3 things. And then you got to handle him off ball screens. And we did none of the 3 in the first half. We just did none of the 3. And we took 4 guys off. We took 2 guys off the offensive glass tonight just because of Clemens, and put 4 guys back, and he still got to the rim. And so, and then we didn't handle the ball screen. We wanted to be aggressive with him off the ball screen, and we changed that a little bit in the second half and went flat off the ball screen, and that didn't allow him to split it, and so that was a big help. And then honestly, we played with a little bit more energy in the second half defensively, and Antoine Maxwell gave us a big lift, and certainly Javis gave us a huge lift.
Javis, how you guys have lost some close games. You lost some games where you were never in them. But I mean, how do y'all just keep pressing forward, knowing that you got a tournament in a couple of weeks, or basically 2 weeks, and you have to feel like you guys can make a run. I mean, the season's not over with 3 games to play.
Like you said, the tournament is still the biggest prize out there left. So we can definitely it can be a miracle, and just have a great shooting night, and we're still working on our defense. So we can just, I know we're still going to turn the corner and put it all together, like Coach said. And he's just been preaching all year, whatever happens, just don't ever give up. It's a long-term life lesson.
Talk about your second half. What changed for you to where, as he said, you were pretty dominant. I mean, you looked more comfortable. Things were flowing. You were rebounding, scoring inside. What changed for you?
I've been struggling physically on both ends these last couple of games. I've been just trying really hard, and I gotta give credit to Armel Potter. He took me aside when we came back at the half, and he was just talking to me, and I'm really proud of myself individually because I couldn't do that a month ago. If I have bad half, I would have a second half as bad. So I'm just proud of myself for growing up and maturing and growing through that. So.
He's played every minute. It hadn't worked out as well as we wanted to with his backup, and Jordan's going to be really good. But, I mean, Javis has played every minute of every practice and every minute of every game, and academically trying to continue to grow and work. And, there's been a lot on him. And honestly, I expect Javis every night to be, a first-team all-conference guy because I believe in him that much. And some nights he does. He is. He absolutely is. In the second half, he's a first-team all-conference guy. There's no doubt about it. And we're just continuing to work with him but in fairness, in total fairness, I mean, this time of year, he's logged a lot of minutes. He's guarded a lot of big bodies. Every night he's guarding somebody 20 pounds heavier than him. Tonight was an exception for that. But he's a winner. He's a warrior. And we wouldn't be the team that we're trying to be without Javis. And I'm the first to get on him every day in practice. But I love him and a lot. He's a winner. He's a straight winner. And in the second half, you saw the Javis Howard that we're gonna see a lot more of as his career continues to grow.
Last home game.
Yeah, big home game.
Saturday,
Yeah,
I mean,
last Saturday, it's flown by. We're honoring 4 guys, and we're really excited about that. And the next 2 days of preparation will be a lot better because that last 3 didn't go in. If we've had about 3 or 4 threes not go in, we have a lot. I think we've had 4 games now where the last possession has decided it, and we've won 1 of those. So, our goal tonight was to get better. Hopefully, we got better, and our goal on on Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays to get better, keep growing these young guys up. And I told them we'll play whatever lineup we need to. If we need to go small, we'll go small. If we need to go big, we'll go big. We'll just play. And hopefully we can continue to grow this thing and push towards the tournament.